What's up guys, welcome back to another EliteSixteen video. It's Panago and today we have a major announcement to share with you all. Starting December 15th through December 18th, we'll be hosting yet another PvP competition. This competition will be optimized to where anyone has a fair opportunity of joining and winning. And yes, I do mean anyone. No matter if you only do styles, bases, or even PvE, no matter if you have low skill points, artifacts, or gear, you too have a chance of winning the prize of 2 billion in DC cash. Welcome to the open house. The open house is a tournament where anyone is eligible to join. This starting open house will be a 3v3 powers only tournament. All teams and or leagues that join must have 3 players to partake in this competition, and you are allowed to have up to 1 substitution, a total of 4 players per roster. Before we head into the heart of the rules, let's talk gear. All players must have the level 28 PvP gear, which includes the head, neck, and shoulder pieces, as well as both rings. Also the level 28 weapon. No other gear would be allowed. The gear can be found in the Burnley nightclub for villains and the East End for the heroes. Now heading into the open house rules, starting with the player rule, all players must be in DPS role only. Artifacts, augments, or allies are not allowed in this tournament. Power switching between rounds or while in an active tournament will not be tolerated. No pre-buffs, colas, compounds, or anything that gives you, the player, an unfair stat advantage is allowed in this tournament. These last 2 play rules are new, and I wanted to explain them more in depth. Starting with double weapons. In this tournament, we are not allowing the use of double weapons, which means if someone on your team is using a certain type of weapon, for example, one-handed, you and your other teammate cannot equip or use his weapon during the active match. And as a reminder, an active match isn't over until a winner is decided between both competitors. You cannot, and I repeat, cannot switch your weapon until a winner is decided in your active match. If you do, you and your team will be disqualified. Also adding on to the new rules, all teams must have a uniform to identify their team, meaning you must wear either the same outfit or the same color scheme. Now the overall reason behind this is for the viewer's perspective. Throughout a lot of our previous tournaments we've hosted, a constant complaint has always been viewers not being able to recognize which team is fighting, or viewers not knowing who to even root for. We hope this change will be better for viewers and spectators alike. Moving on to the weapons. As I said before, all weapons must be 28. No lower and no higher weapons will have access in this tournament. If you try to come with a lower weapon or a higher weapon than 28, you will be not let into this tournament. Weapon bans. This go round will only be banning rifle, but we'll be allowing weapon masteries. Only the masteries that will be allowed are the ones that do not include rifle, like the staff mastery. Moving on to power bans. Now I know you may be wondering, why does an open house power tournament have power bans? We had to remove a light amount of powers just so certain playstyles wouldn't dominate the competition. Those powers being the iconic Heartlight Shield, no stealth or invisibility for gadgets or mental, no animal forms, no supercharges, no other movement powers besides your first that allows you to fly faster, glide faster, or run faster. And finally, no pets are allowed in this tournament. Now moving on to one of the most important topics of this entire announcement. Glitches. Glitches are a big topic that we cannot skip over. If a player or a team is caught doing any glitches, they will be automatically disqualified without disputing. Bringing us to team disputes. If a team has a concern that their opponents are cheating, meaning using any glitches, exploits, or hacks, we the host will investigate the issue after the match and relay the information publicly, which may lead to a disqualification if the cheating is indeed found. And to all PC players, it's no secret that there's a bad stigma around the PC community of DC. We will ask you to show us your computer before the tournament and inside the arena, so play with honesty. Start laps is a deathmatch. Players must stay in front of the spawn zone, no health generation is allowed, and no running off to the ramp to regenerate. If players are doing this, they will be disqualified. Ace Chemical, all nodes are live. The players must capture and hold all the points to win the game. No health barrels, explosion barrels, and hitting the console. Doing these actions will get your team automatically disqualified from the tournament. Also, there will be no health regeneration, no hiding way to get health. You will be disqualified. Lastly, additionals. All team captains will need to have a Discord. Substitutions are only allowed in between rounds, and the substitution must be on your roster before the tournament. Signups are live, and we're only taking 16 teams. There will be 2 links in the description, one being a normal team signup, and one for people who are solo and want to play. People who sign up to the solo form will automatically be put on a team with others who sign up via the same form.